Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm not here for any other reason than I've got some crafty things to share with you. And what I've got on the table in front of me is the final week of the puzzle month in Nina Ribena's art journal prompts and more. I do beg your pardon. That's the Facebook group, and the thing that we had to do this time was to alter some Jenga pieces. Well, the set of Jenga I've got is quite popular as a table game or floor game, so I wasn't prepared to use any from the set. Didn't have any second-hand pieces of Jenga that I could find anywhere, and so I got the Masterly Film crew just to create me these 4 blocks. And this is the larger size of the Jenga, or Jenga, depending on where you come from. And all I've done is used glossy accents on the top to give it that wonderful, wonderful sheen. I don't know if I can... Oh, there we go. One of the keys, you'll recognise some of the components from the 100 Things challenge, because I've just utilised whatever I've got lying around. I did invest in some stronger acrylic inks or paints, and then just used some flat back blings here. The film crew also put these 2 little hooks in, just using twisted craft wire, and they've come out really quite nicely. This is a Tim Holtz doll on the front here with some ordinary designer paper, some more flat back bling, and a little acrylic drop crystal, and it's a kind of teardrop shape. I'd bought these several years ago at a local store when they were selling off their Christmas fair, and it was a string of this great big flower like a sunflower, and then it culminated in the drop at the end with the icicles in between, and I just took it all apart and really, you know, went to town on it, and just felt that the components fitted this requirement really, really nicely. The third Jenga piece, again acrylic and Mod Podge on the back, and then the glossy accents on the front. Sadly, it's a little bit dippy because I am rapidly running out of the stuff. I need to get some more. And then this lovely cog and flat back bling in the centre, and this is a piece of designer paper from Artymaze, and all will become clear shortly. And that one I just used a little dingle dangle from my jewellery stash just to finish it off. It's only the silver tone cast bits of jewellery that you can buy from China, but for this kind of thing, very, very effective. And then finally this lovely green affair, and it is a lovely bright green with the snowflake little thing on the bottom, some flat back pearl, and 3 of Fernley Designs little MDF hearts. But the paper pad for this I bought some time ago, and it's ditzy. It's really, really pretty, nice little floral prints, and it's served, I haven't got it with me, I've put it away, but it served this purpose beautifully, so I was really quite pleased with how they came out and thought it might be worth a share. Nina is still looking for new members for the group on Facebook, so if you like these kind of things and you like a little challenge in your life, then perhaps apply to the group on Facebook and follow the art journal prompts. There is a wealth of information to find there. It truly is a lovely group. It's not in the least bit competitive. Everybody is very supportive of one another. I mean, I've never done anything like this in my crafting experience, and it's just opened things up tremendously to be able to put this kind of thing together and actually feel that I've achieved something not only different but something rather nice. So, you know, I hope you have enjoyed seeing them. The next thing I'm bringing to you, and you notice there's no camera book or anything like that, but I can't quite get out of the habit of introducing these multiples now, and it is this Sunflower Gatefold journal from the very wonderful Artymaze. I couldn't wait to finish the 100 Things Challenge because I knew I wanted to visit this young lady's site and shop on Etsy and buy some more of her delightful DigiKits, which are so reasonably priced as to be, you know, very affordable. But this is the Gatefold. I did one of these in the challenge, and it was the Alice in Wonderland. Well, this one is completely different by virtue of it being these glorious images from time gone by. The main theme of the DigiKit is, as I said, these wonderful sunflowers, which I think are such a lovely cheery thing. I've lightly distressed around the edges with some distress ink and used this lovely ribbon on the front to act as a closure for the album. And you just open it up like so, very gently, and inside you then have this glorious outlook. I need to go out a bit wider if I, oh no, that's coming in. Right, well, this is, I'll get it on as best as I can and maybe just make you feel a little bit squidgy by going from one side of the album to the other. But this is the inside of the front cover with areas to journal, and then the two pieces here were one large sheet that I cut about to fit into the envelopes that make the pockets or pages. In this case, I've not actually used the envelopes as pockets. I wanted that quite firm structure for the papers because sadly I've run out of my most favourite printing paper, which is more like a card, and what I'm left with is something that is a little bit more inferior and needs the structure of the whole envelope to give it a little bit of substance. So that's the first two pages of the Gatefold aspect. The back cover page again has got a date on it and room for journaling if that was required, and then you just open these pages up to find more of the glorious digital kit in all its glory. Some have printed out better than others, and I think that's more down to my printer and not using best quality than it is to the DigiKit. So please don't feel the kit is in any way to blame. I really do take the onus upon myself for the printer. And then more glorious pages inside. Unfortunately, again, I've used wet ink. It has anchored down, but even the envelopes this time have become saturated, and whilst I've tried to iron it all out very carefully, you can see it's not exactly worked, but I'm in fact not overly concerned by that aspect, because by the time a picture was put on it, or perhaps a piece of memorabilia, it really isn't an issue, and it just does all add to aging and the look and feel of the album. And then you come to the back pages here, and as with the Alice in Wonderland, I've just used a bulldog clip. There's this fabulous envelope, and they really are such a delight. You just fussy cut them out. There are lines that you need to score on to form the shape of the envelope, and then these tabs which you can either put inside or outside. It's entirely up to you how you're feeling on the day, but you know, they're significant enough to hold a nice letter, or indeed a card made from the papers. It would be entirely up to whoever had the album. And then 3 tags that I've not punched any holes in or anything at this stage. I just wanted to print them out, and you can see this is a much better print of the design work and brings everything very much more into a better focus. And it could well be that that is just because it is the 3 tags. I really don't know, but in any event, it is all about the sunflowers, and the sunflowers are definitely there. So if you're at all interested in sunflowers, do go along to Artymaze on Etsy and have a look at the wonderful kits she has got there, and see what you like. There's sure to be something there, I am sure, that would bring you a whole load of pleasure were you into using digital kits for journals and that kind of thing. Now this is a bit special, and sunflowers do have such a lot of meaning to a lot of people. So if you would be interested in having this sunflower album in your personal hands, then all I want you to do, even if it was for someone else, I want you to, underneath this video, tell me exactly why the sunflower is important to you, or the person that you feel would appreciate this album. And after I've done the draw for the Alice in Wonderland album, I will come back to this, and someone from the comments that they leave will be chosen, and it will be comment based. It's not going to be a draw. It really will be about why you feel you would like this to be given to someone, or why you would like it yourself. Then the draw will be made. You will be appraised of who has got this in their lives and why. So thank you very much for your interest again today, everyone. I have missed making my little videos, and it seemed time to put something else in front of you. So thank you, as I say, for spending this time with me. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you feel you'd like to follow up on some of these things. Happy crafting, everyone. Take care, and bye-bye for now.